I remember turning down a raise from my landscaping job when I was 19 years old. Why would anybody turn down a raise at a landscaping job when they're sweating their butt off for 9 hours a day in the heat? I'd like to invite you to take a moment here to explore some of your early experiences with money. Sometimes our attitudes and beliefs around money can be formed at a very, very early age. And it's ongoing. We're always having experiences and probably modifying and shifting and forming beliefs around money or any other experience for that matter. Some of these earliest memories can be formative. So, what was one of your earliest memories of money? And I'm going to invite you here what subconscious conclusions and beliefs about money may have formed as a result of this experience. Now, looking back through your lives, uh, relative to this experience with money, the invitation then would be to notice how those potential conclusions or beliefs could have shaped your relationship with money and other later experiences. So those are 3 questions. That's a lot to hold. I don't expect you to do that all at once. This might be a journaling exercise that you spend 20, 30 minutes with. Feel free to pause the video. So when I first heard this exercise, I wasn't able to access that memory very quickly. So just to normalize, if you're not able to download that so quickly, give yourself time and space. Don't be hard on yourself. But sometimes a spontaneous memory or an image relating to a memory might come to mind, and you might be able to follow that thread back to that experience. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to give an example of what that looked like. For me, it was when I was, oh gosh, I must have been 5 or 6 years old. And my dad was giving me and my brother and sister allowances for the first time. What was cool is my dad wanted us to understand how money worked. So I got some early financial education, money education from my dad. I'm super grateful that he made an effort and took pain and invested in teaching us those skills. So he gave me an allowance, a weekly allowance of $2 a week. I was the middle child. My older brother got $3 a week. My younger sister got $1 a week. So we were compensated on tiers relating to age. And none of us really complained about that. We thought it was fair enough. We were just happy to be getting some money so we could buy more Legos. So one day, me and my brother happened to be sharing a room at the time. One day I was going to the closet and I had my little money bank jar there and I wanted to count these dollar bills. It was so cool. I was imagining how many Legos I could buy with that. And I saw over there my brother's jar of money, and these thoughts came to me like, wow, brother Ed, he's got a lot of dollars in that jar. I could probably buy more Legos if I had some of that money in my jar. I wonder if he'll notice if I take some of those dollars there and put them in my jar. I'll have more dollars that way. So my 6-year-old brain thought that was a good idea somehow. And guess what? My brother was pretty good at math. And guess what? He reported me to the authorities, my dad, who happened to be pretty hardcore. He's not the kind of guy you want to get in trouble in that way with. And so I got punished. I got grounded for the first time. It wasn't fun. It felt terrible. That's not something I wanted to do again, obviously. When I look at what subconscious conclusions and beliefs about money might have formed as a result of that experience, I don't remember exactly what I was thinking, but it could have been something like this. Money can get me into a lot of trouble. It could have been, money can make me do bad things. So when I look back at my experiences later in life, I just remember buying and bringing lunch for my friends in college and not wanting to get paid back for it. Why would I not want to get paid back? Well, I just thought I was being nice. But for some reason, I was not emotionally able to be reimbursed. That was interesting. I found myself even asking myself after that, why? I was a little bit resentful. I was like, man, I can't keep doing that, right? It's not like I had a lot of money. I remember turning down a raise from my landscaping job when I was 19 years old. Why would anybody turn down a raise at a landscaping job when they're sweating their butt off for 9 hours a day in the heat? Oh man. So my bosses were boggled about that. That became the talk of the company for a little bit. I took the raise next time they offered. Next time they offered, I took the raise. So I was confused. Why did I not? So maybe that could have had some play. I don't know exactly. Could be. So I invite you to take some time with that.